name is Justin Boucher from Sault Ste. Marie. I've been studying art for 20 years. I began studying at White Mountain Academy of the Art in Elliott Lake. Then I moved to Ottawa and went to Ottawa School of Art and Design, and then on to Ottawa University. I ended up moving back to Sault Ste. Marie midway through my studies at the university, and worked at steel plant for 12 years. And through that time at the steel plant, I kind of put art on the back burner. In the past couple of years, I left the steel plant and started studying social work, which opened up a lot of my time, my free time, for me to dive back into those things that I loved about myself, the things I loved doing that fed me, that creative part of my being. And within this 2 years, I've been working on a lot of pieces that are similar to this one right here. This piece is called Sacred Waters, part of a collection that I'm making right now. This work is based on geometry meets organic matter, which to me, all life form is based on those two connecting together in some sort of form or way. And what this piece here symbolizes for me, it's all about connection, connectivity. Like I said, it's between geometry and organic matter, and getting into the small, minuscule parts of life itself. Everything's broken down to a tiny molecule, if you will, and expanded. And for me, it's all repetitive, and we're all part of it. So I have earth matter with geometry, the sacred geometry, rolling into water, which turns into very organic. All that natural structure and mathematics breaks up, and it breaks apart into a water molecule, which encompasses essentially our living beings and everything else that we're surrounded by. I chose this piece here because I'm very connected to the earth. I'm very connected to Mother Nature, and that's my love. My love is being outside. That's where I go, and I find these visions through meditation, through fire, through the trees. They come to me in dreams and whatever else. If you are just getting into art, or have been for a long time, or it's something like if you find yourself in a situation like me where it's been put aside and you kind of lost your connection with art, it's always there. And once you do get back into it and start doing it again, it really does overflow in a pretty magical way. And I would strongly suggest to anybody who's in those situations to take that step forward, to reach out into the community, into other local artists and whatnot. And that's where you'll find your inspiration and motivation to continue on with that journey that you've been on. For the young kids, creativity is I find it's therapeutic. It's exactly where you want to be. It's when you want just a moment of relaxation, settle your body, settle your mind. Art is the best place to go. That's what I've always found anyways. It's a therapy in many different ways to me, working with youth, elders, and anything nonverbal people. It's an amazing way to express what's going on inside yourself, and to get it out in a physical way that it could be shared. Not everybody sees it the same. Not everybody's going to have the same interpretation as you, but and that's a beautiful part about it. To me, creating art and the discovery I go through when I'm creating art is art in itself. I start off with an idea, it evolves, it grows, it becomes born, and it changes throughout that whole process. I don't ever end up with the same idea as I started with. And to me, that is the art process for me. I love the birth and life of the creating of a piece.